Jason Momoa will be back as Arthur Curry this very week in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and there will be plenty more of the former Game of Thrones star in the DCEU after that too. This summer, he'll return to the Seven Seas for Aquaman 2, the follow-up to the smash hit 2018 Origin movies. But there's been a lot of speculation about whether he'll be joined by Amber Heard as his Queen of the Ocean, Mira, in the sequel, and if her role will be drastically reduced. Jason Momoa secretly dislikes working alongside Amber Heard. The latest rumor on the topic points to Jason Momoa being on Heard's side though. As per Intel tipster Daniel Richman has shared on Patreon account, the leading man has no problems with the actresses and they get along well. Momoa is said to want to keep on working with her as the franchise continues, so expect him to back up his co-star if Warner Brothers attempts to remove her as Mira and find someone else to replace her. Director James Wan is also said to be fighting in Heard's corner. The filmmaker is apparently doing all he can to protect her role in Aquaman 2 against the studio attempting to massively reduce Mira's screen time. Word has it that the sequel could introduce several new female characters, with the intention being to take the spotlight away from Heard's heroine. The actress herself is not pleased about this, obviously, and is said to be battling to land a bigger role. A few weeks ago, it was believed that Heard had been let go from the movie due to poor health, but her reps categorically deny these claims. Nevertheless, the stories about Mira's part being downgraded have persisted. We have few months to go until Aquaman 2 starts shooting in London, so we'll have to wait and see how this complex situation plays out. But as things stand, it looks like Amber Heard is at risk of being sidelined, despite having Jason Momoa as an ally. The filming for the upcoming DC Extended Universe film Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom has finally started and fans were not happy about it. Well, in fact, for a moment, they should have been happy because the second installment is one of the most awaited films of 2022. When the first movie aired in theaters in 2018, fans were mesmerized by its cinematic wonder and were already craving for more. However, due to a conflict that the film has gotten itself into, it is now pretty much the movie that almost everybody wants to cancel. How did this happen, you ask? Well, for all of you who are newbies in the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard whirlwind of a case, let me just tell you that Amber Heard was able to reprise her role in the upcoming DCEU film franchise despite being involved in an ongoing case with Johnny Depp and their messy aftermath of a marriage. Apart from this, Johnny Depp had also been fired by Warner Brothers, the same production Aquaman is under, and has also taken out from one of its most famous and commercially successful movies of all time, the Pirates of the Caribbean series. So now that it has been decided that Warner Brothers will indeed keep Amber Heard despite all the allegations she is currently facing and despite all the unpleasant comments she is currently receiving, fans are now wondering how her co-stars will take this news, especially the face and front of the whole movie, Jason Momoa. Some say that Jason actually secretly dislikes working with Amber Heard in their upcoming movie. But is this true? Let's find out in this video. But before that, make sure first to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more updates. Let's dive in. The first day of filming of the new movie installment Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was expected to be big news to its viewers, but rather it turned out to be a big waste. What made it an even larger disappointment for Warner Brothers is that the first Aquaman movie turned out to be a major blockbuster success in 2018, reaching $1.184 billion with a production budget of only $160 to $200 million. That's a lot of profit. However, Amber Heard's involvement in the film caused fans to turn their backs on the most awaited franchise. But amidst all these, what are Amber's co-stars thinking about the issue? Does it affect their interaction knowing all about Amber's situation? And especially now that Amber has announced her newborn baby who was born out of surrogacy. What do her colleagues at her Aquaman movie filming think of it? Well, let's hear some of Jason Momoa's thoughts about it. Jason Momoa, of all people, is the one who will get a really bad experience out of this once this movie flops because of Amber Heard. Unfortunately, much to fans' dismay, Jason Momoa is reportedly okay with working with Amber Heard. But who knows, right? It might be easy to say, yeah, it's cool. Working with Amber is just cool, despite having a seething dislike building up with you because this precious celebrity Warner Brothers seems to be protecting is a person who will bring your movie down. But it seems like Jason Momoa feels more than that. More than just being cool. In fact, he even stated that Amber's personal problems should not be mixed with her work, which is a pretty weird thing to say to a celebrity because we all know pretty well that a wreck in one celebrity's personal life is a wreck in her image too. So if Amber Heard's personal life is a definition of messy, then it might reflect on their relationship on screen and on a movie they are both in as well. Aside from Jason himself, the Aquaman director seems to be backing Amber up as well, despite Warner Brothers' rogue decision to keep Amber Heard, which might actually cause their new movie to flop. At least they are somehow trying to reduce Amber Heard's exposure, perhaps to minimize the bad impact they may have to ensure for the movie. But it is reported that Aquaman director James Wan is apparently doing all he can to protect Amber's role in Aquaman 2 against the studio attempting to massively reduce Mira's screen time. The actress herself is not pleased about this, obviously, and said to be striving to land a big role. James Wan, along with Jason Momoa, are in the front run, obviously, in defending Amber Heard from getting let go, which says a lot because they have big influence. The sequel was taken up for discussion in 2018. James Wan is going to helm this movie as well. The cast of the film will see Jason and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II will reprise their roles as Aquaman and Black Manta respectively. The film is slated to release on December 16, 2022. The announcement of the female lead of the movie has not been made by Warner Brothers yet. An animated miniseries is also going on to be made on this DC superhero. It is going to be the first animated series in the DC universe.